What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Coming back to you live with a little bit of Lost Relics pre-Super Bowl party. What up? How you guys doing? Everybody doing good today? Yeah, boy, I just got back from work. Did your uni assignment. I've started a new part-time job tomorrow. Oof, there goes the sleep, bro. There goes the sleep. No joke, like I've been like grinding so much lately and just work with tax season and everything that like my sleep has like been way thrown off. But luckily, I think yesterday we went ahead and took a little melatonin and got some real good sleep. I feel great today. I feel rested. Probably go do a little run after this. But in the meantime, what do we got? Oh, we need to go. Okay, we're gonna go. Let's go take care of this last vamp bats while everybody's still jumping in the stream. How y'all doing? Man, I like the way Cliff made this. I like these new icons. They look real nice. A lot easier to read on the minimap. It makes me feel a lot less paranoid that I forgot something, you know what I mean? And then the fact that you can cancel too, that's super cool. I did a Mount Olkepth run earlier that I kind of was, I just like went straight into like mining a rock and I was being surrounded and I was like, oh yeah, I can cancel this. What am I doing? It's great. A little quality of life improvement, a little less frustration. Because you all know how frustrating it would be when you made that mistake of like not clearing the room. All right, well, that's it for the Vamp Bats. Super Ryuzaki, what's going on, brother? Glad you're able to jump on in. You've been grinding long? You winding down your day? You're just got up in the morning? Where you at? I feel good, man. I feel good. I got my little cup of coffee in my Christmas mug that Ima got me. What's it say? I promise to love you even when you're old and still playing video games. I think the screenshot's gonna be backwards, but little nice Yeti, keep my coffee nice and warm. You know, I recently switched to decaf. I think this is caffeine though. I was like, I'm rested. I don't know why I need caffeine, but sometimes you want to get that little pick me up. You need some energy to stream, man. You do. I've been thinking about maybe just streaming in the background on some of those lazy days without camera, without mic. But where would all the fun be if I don't get to hang out and talk with you guys? Am I right? Where will I find out all the killer investments you guys are making in crypto? You know what we also should do? Or maybe it would get boring fast. I don't know. But we should do a new, what's it called? A new like a new tab in Discord where it's just like post your drops. Like take a screenshot whenever you get something nice. Put a screenshot, drop it in Discord in Lost Relics. We can all kind of celebrate each other, keep a little history of like, damn, he just dropped that. Get new players that are coming in, like get them to see like, hey, this is what's possible. You know, because I'm sure there's some unlucky players that go multiple hours without hitting nothing, you know? So give them a little bit of frame of reference, like, hey, it's possible. Got to get a little lucky, but it's possible. You know, I've been expecting to see a lot more of those weapons that we all donated drop in, but I'm starting to think maybe Cliff just left those in the in the beginner dungeons. That would make the most sense. I think we're going to be able to complete this quest, Relics from Mount Olkepth. Dude, I do whatever I can to just keep mining, man. Let's see. Ryuzaki just started grinding. You finished the wiki today? Best catchphrase. You have an event in mind when the server is stronger? Oh, and you're noticing the drops. Okay, cool. Good. So you are noticing those drops. I think I have saved up a couple of gold bounty chests and a couple, maybe 2 silvers. I think I'll have 3 gold bounty chests and 2 silvers, and we'll open them on stream if I don't die right now. Yeah, these little icons look nice and pretty. I like it. Patch 162, I think this is. No rest for the wicked, man. It's all about the grind life. Nah, this is one of the few games where I can sit back and enjoy the grind. Ghazi, you noticing more rare drops? You just dropped 1 rare and you dropped 5 yesterday? Nice. This week's bounties are gold drainers. I know, bro. Like, my gold dropped. I was like at 200 something K a couple weeks ago. And the only reason I'm at 50 right now is because yesterday or 2 days ago I hit a bleeding zirconian. How do you say it? I don't even know how it's spelled. Level 40 mining. Bleeding zirconian or whatever. I sold it for 60 gold. It probably should have gone for more, because you use it to craft the demonic axe, and that's already going for 200. So I should probably asked 100 for it, but I needed the gold quick because I wanted to turn in these bounties before the end of the day. See, that's why that's actually like really a great sign for the economy, for the in-game economy, because like once people are like, hey, gold is in demand now. Gold is in demand to be able to not only to buy pendants if you want to keep your pendant running, which I highly recommend, but also to finish up these bounties. They're expensive, bro. 2K gold per virtual weapon. You have to turn in 10 guardian axes. Oof, that's 20K gold. Damn, bro. Is that for a level 3? Is that for a level 3 bounty? They only go to level 3, right? Yeah, because it's bronze, silver, gold. Let's see, did I miss something? I did miss something. Damn. Maybe we'll get a little lucky. I've been getting real lucky with the mining resources. Like, I hit a galaxy stone yesterday, the bleeding zirconian the day before that. I've been hitting like at least 1 spectral spectral shard. No, that's not what it's called. It's called Soul Spectre Shard. What's it called? It's called the Spectral Soul Shard. I hit one of those the other day. The only one I haven't hit is this Glacial Magnite. It's the only one that I have not hit yet. Maybe we'll hit one today in Mount Olkepth. You know, the other thing, I haven't really been keeping too close of an eye on the Overseer. Anybody hit any mythicals lately? I know if there was a trans, we probably would have heard about it by now. Oh, you also have to turn in 5 guardian bows? Yeah. The gold adds up, man. The gold adds up. So now that means people are going to have to start selling their resources. So maybe engineers are going to get better prices. Sell your resources to buy these, to get the gold, to buy these quest items. Which means maybe engineers and alchemists will be able to get better pricing? Question mark. What'd you update on the wiki, Ryu? I know everybody's been asking a whole bunch of questions about like, hey, where do I fight vamp bats? Or where's the best place for swamps? Or where's the best, for swamps. Where's the best place to farm like wood cutting and all those basic questions? Like, I mean, even I'm asking them, you know what I mean? For the dungeons that aren't my special, that I don't run a lot. You added monsters, adventures, resources, each drop for each map. Damn, bro. That's sick. I'll check it out. I'll check it out right now. And how are we doing on gas prices? I noticed, I mean, they've relatively come down a little bit. Like they were in like the 200-300s, and now I saw them in the hundreds for the first time. I saw a few 90s too. I was waiting for it to like drop to like 60 or 70 if we got lucky to be able to do that. And I was gonna post in the Telegram like, have at it, boys. The shop is open. Let me see, fix my chair. There we go. Would it be possible to add a hyperlink to the game in the wiki? Ooh. Well, I guess it's a community-based website, so I guess it's technically not official, I'm assuming, like, but I don't see why Cliff might not want to support something like that. He might have to be careful just because of ownership reasons. Well, I guess I didn't need to eat that fish. We're already at the end of the journey of the adventure. Okay, so we're done with Vamp Rats. Now it's time to go get that, let's go put on the Transcendent loadout. And head on into Mount Olkepth. Ah, damn, that coffee's good. I used to be a cream and sugar guy. Now I'm just, give me black coffee. Good, high quality. High quality. This is like, it's Folgers. But for real though, nice coffee is oof, oof. With some dessert after dinner, damn. All right, all right, all right. I'm feeling lucky today, guys. I'm feeling lucky today. All right. So let's see. The Reckoning. Yeah, give me the Void Ripper. I'll take the Void Ripper with the Void Goat. Let's go. Relics. Yes, you. Yes, you. And yes, you. And I need some bombs, of course. Gotta take the bombs. So I'm gonna have to buy 7 guards katanas. That's the guards katana is the available in the shop, right? That's not the blockchain item katana. So that's 14k gold. I already have an order in for the elemental eggs, and they actually already got purchased. Like I already purchased them, so I just got to go clear that. So just pretty much mining these rocks, which should take 7 runs, 6 runs, 8 runs, somewhere around there. I don't even know how many mining spots are in Mount Olkepth. I guess I should go consult the wiki. Cliff's been grinding also. Have you seen Cliff in game? I haven't seen Cliff in game in a long time. Cliff like should totally, whenever we have like player quests or arena, like I would freaking, like I'd love to play with Cliff in arena, even if he doesn't have to have like a max loadout. He could just have a basic loadout. He doesn't have to like play that whole blockchain game. Like leave that for the players, but like, you know what I mean? That would be cool. You do a live stream arena, co-op arena with Cliff. See how many we can waves we can clear, and then maybe even get to ask him some really important questions. I want to actually get to know, like, I want to ask him questions that are not like Lost Relics based. Like I want to know, like, what was his crypto journey? Like, how did he hear about crypto? How did he get into it? I want to know, like, just get some more info. Like, how about his professional career? Like, how was it like getting his first job in the gaming industry? Like, what was that experience like? How did that lead him to the path that he's on now? You know what I mean? Has he always been like, I know he said he was an FPS player, which by the way, that'd be freaking cool. We should, when he takes a vacay, he needs a vacay, guys. Like I'm more than positive he's like working his butt off 24/7. Like trust me, owning my own business, like I haven't taken a vacation like in 2 years. But then again, like when you are your own owner, you know, you have more flexibility to be like, I'm gonna take Tuesday off. You know, I gotta take care of the kids or spend time with the family, with the girlfriend. So there's positives and negatives, but then again, all the stress is on you at the end of the day to be the decision maker, be the one that it's taking all the risk. And if you have employees, oof, that's another level of stress there too. Got some people to take care of. Been doing a little bit of thinking too. I want to go check out the Royal Emporium and see what's moving. We'll probably do that after I finish the relics from Mount Olkepth. Been thinking about this idea. Been watching a bunch of players on stream open up bounty chests, and they've been a little disappointed with what they got. Now that we're starting to see more bounty chests be open, I'm starting to think that the bounty chest is likely the place where you're not going to get... Well, I mean, I don't know. I mean, it could still be there, but maybe they're not going to be the place where you unlock mythicals and unlock Transcendence. Maybe that's just going to be the bounty shop only. Or maybe they still have a very low percentage, kind of like the Christmas gifts that were around in the... I mean, maybe it is possible. But the one thing that I'm definitely like paying attention to is a lot of people are selling these bounty chests. What happens if you need to turn in the items that you get within the bounty chest for future, maybe not bounties, but maybe for like the bounty shop? What if to get a transcendent weapon, you have to not only turn in the bounty bucks, but you have to turn in those blockchain items that are found in the bounty chests? It would be a good way to like even it out, because I'm sure there's going to be a lot of ground, the top grinders in the game, will be able to farm them up the most. So it's, which I believe, that's a good thing. Like if you spend that much time invested in the game, like you should have a chance for one of the best rewards, I believe, but also like it can't just be only those players. So what's one way to balance it? Well, you may be a high player that has a bunch of bounty bucks, but might not have all the blockchain items to turn in. We don't know. A bounty system within the bounty shop. I was looking for a fireproof potion. The other thing I was thinking of was like, a lot of people are selling those bounty chests. What if those bounty chests are actually more valuable in the future than they are now? I mean, I think they're going for pretty high. But I don't know. I haven't checked in a few days. I love it when the Arca Ring just gets you a free kill. A Slowpoke. I thought there was going to be a mining spot there. Habit. Let's see. All right, here we go. Another. Throw that bomb. Let me in. Okay, we got it. So now, let's go back. So I think I had, how many rocks did I have in the beginning? I think I started with 22, so I've got an 8 on this run, approximately. Maybe I had 21, 9. All right. So how many of you are going to be watching the Super Bowl a little later? I'll probably be jumping in, catching a little bit of it. I'm more of a basketball and baseball fan myself. Football's the third on my list. But I think we still have a few hours. I guess this is also the first Super Bowls in COVID, right? What was the halftime show last year? Was it Lady Gaga jumping off? Didn't she jump off some like, I don't know, 50, 60 foot drop or something? I thought I remember hearing, or was that a few years ago? Ryu's gonna be grinding for the next 5 hours. That's his plan. Yeah, I'll probably be doing the same. I'll be grinding hard. I mean, is it safe to say if we go back and we think about all of these patches, I think the bounty system might have added the most replayability that Lost Relics has had so far. Would you say that's a safe assumption? I'm a huge Astros fan, bro. Astros are my team. Baseball's my #1 sport. Although, like, basketball's getting up there, bro. I jump back and forth. Houston Astros, San Antonio Spurs, Dallas Cowboys. Less so on the Cowboys because I'm not really a big football fan. Yeah. In college, so got to play college in high school and got to play baseball in college and in high school. So huge baseball fan. Gotta love the game. But man, that was quite a few years ago. 2006, 2007, right around the same time, like right after I stopped playing baseball, I started playing Halo, and that's when I started going to the competitive tournaments and making some runs. That was fun. I'd love to go back to that time of my life and just go through it all over again with the knowledge I have now. Oh, wouldn't we all, right? Oh, wouldn't we all? Nah, but they say you don't get to live. You don't really start living until you're 30. That's what they say. Ooh, damn! I'm a lot more hurt than I thought. Am I gonna have to use them? Oh, don't make me use my. Oh, that was easy. Don't make me waste my potion because I was being sloppy. All right, let's get out of here. Run #1 in the books. Well, run #2, I guess you could say. Nothing so hot on that one. All right, keep it going, keep it going. Keep the streak alive, baby. Keep the streak alive. You know what I'd really like to know? I'd like to know, I mean, we're starting to get an idea of the player base. I think I checked out the player base this morning. I thought we were at 1,600 over this past 6 days, 7 days. I don't even know what today's date is. So that's not bad at all. Let's say 50% of those players are active, you know, checking in every 2-3 days. Or even just checking in for bounties. Like, that's the other cool thing bounties is going to allow us. It's like, it gives us a community event where we all are going to be logging in at the same time. It sounds like it's mostly going to be on weekends, right? Friday, so I mean, launching on Friday, Saturday, Sunday kind of thing. Because the first bounty patch, that wasn't a full week, was it? By the time the new bounties, the second round of bounties, which we're on right now, launched? Oh yeah, hey Ima, I know you're listening in the background. How's the homework going? If you need help, I'm available. I'm right here. I was helping her out right before the stream. We were going through some practice questions. Looks like we've had a little bit of pullback in the markets. BTC and Ethereum have both pulled back a little bit, not too much, 5-7%, somewhere around there. Normal crypto activity, I guess you could say. But I have a feeling that at least Ethereum is going to be bouncing back tomorrow, because I guess right now probably the number one purchaser of Ethereum is the Grayscale Investment Trust. And they're probably not working on weekends. I mean, I'm sure they have a staff. They have to have a staff that's available since they're in cryptocurrencies. But I'm sure a majority of their time and effort is going to be during the weekdays. Got to give people some time to relax. Got to figure out a way to make it work with crypto. But yeah, if they're the number one purchaser of Ethereum, see, like if you go back and look at their purchasing history for Ethereum, like they've even published the information on Twitter. You'll see that like I think the first or second week of December, for some reason, maybe planning for the end of the year, they stopped purchasing Ethereum. I think it was like probably around December 11th, December 10th, somewhere there. They stopped purchasing Ethereum, and then they started purchasing again, like the third week of January, which is why we saw the Ethereum price go up from $700 to 1,100, or right 1,000. Right now we're probably at 1,500 right now, 1,550. As long as they keep buying, there ain't no reason for me to worry about the Ethereum position. Yeah, I think Gorillas are my favorite enemy in the game. That's where my vote would go. I would assume Grodd would be like the number one enemy for most people. Let's keep going here. Hey Ryu, what's the best drop you've gotten over this past couple weeks? Have you hit anything? Get rid of these little guys. I wanna finish this quest already, so I can like go open up those chests. I've been saving them. I mean, it's only been a couple days I've been saving them, but I've been wanting to opening them. But I was like, nah, I should probably open them on stream just in case. Just in case. You never know what we're gonna hit. I know I've seen people get that miner hat, and I saw people get the goggles. I want the mining hat for sure. I wonder if anyone's selling it on the Emporium. Oh, I moved away. Okay. There we go. Also, has anybody noticed if you're getting drops for blockchain items, like the same blockchain items that come out in the bounty chests, are they droppable? Are they being dropped from enemies? Yeah, yesterday I had a massive headache. I wanted to stream yesterday, but just the headache wouldn't allow me. Luckily today I feel good. All right, come on. Come on, Lost Relics. Give me something. Give me something. Whoa. There's an uncommon. I wonder what the next thing Cliff is going to add is. I mean, we got time, right? He just dropped this. He's still fixing this update. I don't want to be greedy here. I really don't, but I'm so bullish on the future of the game that I can't help but to imagine. I got some interesting ideas on blockchain items that might not have value, or I mean, they have value, but might not have activity utility right now that I would want, that people are wanting. So I'm gonna be placing some bets on some blockchain items to own right now that maybe people aren't wanting at the moment. Always got to be one step ahead of the herd. That's my thing is I can't compete with you guys. You grinders you guys are monsters. You're the kings of grinding. I'm just trying to stay within the top 100, man. I used to be 17th. That was cool. Which I also thought was really cool because that was my highest ranking in for the pro gaming too, the 17th in the world. I mean, I had higher placing, but that was like my normal. That was my MLG point ranking. At one time. Ooh, that did more damage than I thought. Arena's gonna be exciting. I'm assuming Arena would have to start without co-op. It would probably have to be solo. Gears of War style, just waves of enemies, you know? Alright, thank you. There's an epic. What did Diablo do? Who's Diablo picking on now? I'm just kidding. Just playing. What's he say? Oh, he got 3 in a row. Very nice. Oh, wait, unlucky? He's saying he's unlucky. Oh, what? There is a members only chat. Members only. Oh, wait, what happened? Oh, there it is. Let's see. What are people trying to move? Yeah, look at this. This is good. Gold bounty posted, 42K. Cheaper fortification potions. Elemental eggs. Yeah, everybody's going for those elemental eggs. Maybe I overpaid. Nah, I just put market price, so I wasn't worried about it. Maybe now I can start playing the market a little bit more. All right, we're at 48 rocks out of 106. We're gonna hit something nice in these runs. We're gonna hit something nice. Yeah, arena's gonna be interesting. AF. So do you think Arena... Well, Arena probably won't be co-op, right? To start. And if it's not co-op, then it probably will be Arena for everybody. Because I know the Founders Token is going to give you access to multiplayer. Early access to multiplayer. So that probably won't be Arena. Like Horde mode and Gears? Yeah, like Horde mode and Gears. What's your favorite video games, guys? Give me your top Give me your top. Give me your top 5. Give me your top 5. I can name you my 5. Number 1. So the way I do my rankings, the number 1, 2, and 3 are games that have like affected me personally, like that have changed my life for one reason or another. So I'm thinking Lost Relics is gonna have to go on this list too. But I rank them based on the age in which in which they affected me. So when I was a young kid, the very first game that like really changed, that really had a major impact on me, was Zelda Ocarina of Time. I mean, I think that's a safe bet for most people to understand. I still remember when I was a kid, when I was waiting, looking out the window, waiting for my parents to arrive because they promised that they were going to go to Toys R Us and buy it for me. So that was number 1. Number 2 has to be Halo 2, because that's where, when I was already in college, and I was a young freshman in college because of my birthday, I was like the youngest in my class. So when I was in college playing Halo 2, going pro, going to all the tournaments, traveling like the country for the first time as a young kid, I was 17. Then number 3 has to be Celeste, which came out a few years ago, just with its idea of like discussing mental health, anxiety, depression, things along those lines. Like a real touching artistic story that can hit people on a personal level. Like, games have made me cry before, for sure. Nothing as hard as Celeste has. So that's number 3. Number 4 has to be Lost Relics, because if I'm right with the potential this game has, not only to grow, but what I believe the future of blockchain gaming holds, like I really do believe it can have a dramatic impact on people's lives. Like I really do believe the play to earn model is gonna. I don't think it's crazy to foresee a world in the future where you have people on the Wall Street Journal like gamer earns X amount of money, like provides, I don't know, gamer opens charity for blah 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 based on video game items or whatever. Like, I think stories like that will become a thing. So I'd put Lost Relics number 4. Okay, then after that we go into the games where they're really, like, they're so close it's hard for me to tell. I would have to say, I'm going to just rattle them off because I don't have a listing exactly. Games like The Last of Us, the games like Lost of War, like God of War, Call of Duty, Modern Warfare, Super Mario 64, Super Mario RPG. I don't know if you guys remember that on the Super Nintendo. I didn't own a PlayStation until I was older, so I missed the Final Fantasy games. So let's go into the list. Let's see. Dark Souls, hardcore fun. Halo 2. The Witcher, Lost Relics, FIFA 14. Good list. In terms of sports games, I have to go with MLB The Show as my number 1 sports game. I've been wanting to get into basketball, but I haven't yet. So when the new MLB Show comes out, I might stream a little bit of that. I streamed some last year. I have like 3 or 4 posted on a different YouTube channel that I had when I was just messing around with streaming. Now I'll probably start posting them on here once I play that game. Ryu says the top 5 changing games, Digimon. I remember that. Oh, Pokemon, dude. I left Pokemon off the table. That's nuts. Yeah. Digimon, my first PlayStation game, entrance to the majestic world of RPGs. For the first, you were the top players in Warcraft 3, legendary game. Learned so much. Dark Souls. I never played Dark Souls. I played there's just something like, maybe it's just like, it's me personally, it's like how I deal with stress that like, I love the accomplishment of completing a very hard goal, and I like believe that roguelikes like Dark Souls can provide you with that. But just for me, like, the frustration from dying over and over affects me more than most, I think. I mean, I played Bloodborne. I played Bloodborne. I enjoyed Bloodborne a lot, but it's just something about that type of game that doesn't really resonate personally with me. I don't think I'm the majority. I do think I'm in the minority in this case, but you know, each gamer has their preferences. What about one game list of games you've never played but you've always wanted to, or like bucket list games? I mean, I think I have to put Final Fantasy on the list for me. You know, I went just recalling old memories. Went to go visit my sister in. Actually, no. My parents were performing. They're both they're retired, but they're directors of dance at the local university. You know, Mexican culture type of dance called folclorico. And while they were working for like the last 5 years, they had consistently like advanced to like national competitions for dance. And the national competitions had been held in like Washington, D.C. So a few years ago, went to go support them and watch them compete, where they ended up making it all the way to the gala, which is, there's no rankings. It's kind of like the top 8 performing companies in the U.S. Get invited to perform and put on one big show, and they were the finale. So I went over to go watch that. But while we were in D.C., they also had the Smithsonian, the exhibit for video game art. I forgot what the name of it. It was in the Smithsonian. This was like 2012, 2009, somewhere like that. 2015. I don't really know. The Smithsonian for video game arts, or I forgot what it was. I gotta go check that out with my sister while we were there. It was super cool. They had games like, it was all about like, obviously graphical art, right? So they had playable games there like Flow for PlayStation, you know, Super Mario 64, you know, obviously like jumping from one era of gaming to the next. It was really awesome. It was really awesome. I need to go find those pictures. I know I have them somewhere. Let me see. What about you guys? So let's see. When you first started Dark Souls, right? Izaki says when he first started Dark Souls, he started because he loved the combat and wanted to try it. But when I started, I thought it was going to be easy, like easy. And then you started dying so much, and it was really hard. Made me rethink everything more about the struggle. If you like story-based games, ooh, Edith Finch, that's a good one. I love story-based games. Have you played like Firewatch? I love Firewatch. Obviously, like the very first season of The Walking Dead, I thought that was genre creating. I really enjoyed that type of storytelling. I just loved, like, there was this one scene in The Walking Dead. It was in episode 1 where you have to, like, you make it into the you make it with the gang into like the super, like it was like a little gas station. And it's the conversation of like, what do we do? And it was literally like you had to read these texts and make a decision while all the other characters were having a discussion while you were reading, because it was a time-based event. So just the way they handled it, where they made it smooth enough to where you could read and be listening in the background to the conversation, makes you feel like you were interacting in the conversation. Like it literally made you feel you were thinking while you were listening, and I thought that was really cool. I thought the way that they handled that was really well. Pokemon, yeah, Pokemon was huge. I actually had a discussion just today with my dad about the Pokemon cards that we have, because like I know, look, I have so much collectibles. Like we have our own little shop, so like we have storage and storages of collectibles that we've been collecting for 30 years. It's been a small business like ever since I was born. So I know I have you know a whole bunch of like my old deck. So like I was smart because like when I was playing Pokemon, like when I was playing with the cards, like I would put them in top loaders and plastics to protect them because I understood the value of these cards. Very few players actually did that. And I know I have a whole box of like multiple Charizards, Blastoise, and Venusaurs in somewhere here in storage, but we just can't find them. We found another Pokemon box today, but it was a bunch of trainer cards and energy cards. And I'm not worried because I know we have them. I know they're here, but I know my father's a little more worried about them. Because he's like, if we can't find them, we don't really have them, which is true. But I know I have them somewhere here in storage. I know I do. I just got to find them. Because there's no way in heck I would have sold them. There's no way in heck I would have given them away. They're just literally boxed up somewhere amongst the piles of boxes. And when we go back and take an inventory, I'm not planning on selling any of those right now. Like, I'm a firm believer that especially that first edition, is going to go down in history for collectible trading cards, just like Magic. I should probably take it easy here since I'm down to only my ruby egg. Oh, I still got you. Oh, one more Sorella to deal with. They don't attack when you're on the stairs or when they're on the stairs. I'm not sure. I can't replicate it because sometimes they do and sometimes they don't. Sometimes you can cheese the system that way. Yeah, bro, you got to protect him, man. You got to protect him. We're up to 60 rocks so far. It's probably 4 more runs of Mount Olkepth. Because we just completed another run. All right, I need to slow down on the coffee. I've this like my 3rd cup of coffee today. I'm out of bomb. Damn, I shouldn't have done that. I was out of bombs, so I needed to go back anyway. Could have saved for 60 gold. I know some players are just choosing to run back to save the gold, which I think is a good deal, but I already know like the amount of time I could put into grinding versus you all is going to be a lot less. So I have to take whatever advantages I can get when I get it. You know, now that we have a player base of like 1,600, if you're in the top 100, what you're in the top 9% of all players on the leaderboards. Pretty cool. Oh, and it looks like the shroudiness of poutiness or whatever you guys call yourselves. Oh, Yu-Gi-Oh cards, bro. Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I was hardcore into Yu-Gi-Oh. I was all freaking Seto Kaiba. The 3 blue eyes white dragons in my deck. With that, what's it called? The Lord of the Dragon, and it had a dragon flute that you could automatically summon 2 dragons. Dude. Epic. And then Exodia. You're not in the top 20? What do you mean not? Oh, the top 20 overall experience? So it's hard, man. There's people putting in some mad hours, bro. Mad hours. Hey, Ryu, did you put, you know that picture that's been circulating on the Telegram? Did you put that in the wiki? You know the picture, I'm sorry, the picture where it shows all the new bounty items and mythical items or stuff that's related to this patch, I think? You know, the other thing that I was kind of thinking of is, I don't know if Cliff can add them to the drop pool immediately, because what if there's a bug that like lets people just farm them? I think he's got to be careful with that. That could really mess him up. You added each bounty item alone without the pick. I asked Cliff to give you images. Cool. the poutiness of the troutiness. What's the name of the trout clan? You guys, like, think there's like 1,000 players in that clan. I don't know if it's a clan, but under that title, and I think there's like 700 of the Team Cole. I was gonna post a meme of the Cole train from Gears of War. What's the video game that you think you've put the most hours into in your life? Mine is definitely, with no questions asked, is Halo 2. But I think a close second might be... What would be a close second? Maybe RuneScape. Maybe a close second for RuneScape. I remember for my brother's birthday, he was like super. I'm like 8 years older than my brother. I remember for one of his birthdays when he was little, I stayed up all night farming. Like literally, I think I went 48 hours without sleep as a high schooler. I think on a weekend, because all I was doing was grinding lobsters so that I could sell them for gold and be able to get him a rune plate armor set for his birthday. So when people ask me if I understand the value of digital assets, I understand the value of digital assets. I've known it since I was a kid. All of us have. That's why gamers are changing the world. They're not giving us credit yet, but in a few years they will. I mean, they're already saying stuff about like the gamification of stocks. Like gamers are taking over Reddit, or the Reddit gamers, are taking over the stock market. It's like, no, man, it's like a new generation is coming up. In terms of power, not only financially, politically, everything. And this is what it looks like. This is what our generation grew up with, which was games. Men and women alike. Black Ops 2 is the game you put the most time into. I put a lot of time in Black Ops. Let's see. Ryu says 1K hours into Dark Souls Digimon world. You're still playing and speed running through the game. Pokemon. My stream have crazy amount of hours too. I need to go check out your stream. I haven't checked that out yet. You're 25 and a hardcore gamer, 8 hours plus from the age of 8. You remember? I played way too many hours of games. Yeah, I know. Me too. Me too, bro. Shoot, that doesn't even count all the other that doesn't even count all the other times in game all the gaming podcasts that I listen to. Like I've listened to Giant Bomb, Rebel FM, Wavepoint, the IGN podcasts for PlayStation and Xbox, add up all that time too, bro. GameSpot. I don't even know. I mean, when you can start naming developers and what they made, how long they made, you're at another level of hardcore. And then the geekiness in me about I wanted to know stuff like, hey, talk to me. I want to know about what's the budget for Bethesda? Like how many are in there? Like what's the business, the art of business behind game creation? That's what has me fascinated. A lifetime worth of experience.